Hi everybody, it's Kevin Sheridan and welcome back. Okay, on the last video I asked you just to kind of close your eyes and just to think, what is it that you truly want? What is it you'd like to achieve? And believe it or not, a flat stomach is something that so many people want. So I mean, how do you go about getting a flat stomach? Well, the 4 pillars that we spoke about in the last video are actually paramount to your success. But I'm just going to give you a little flavouring of some other elements to getting a flat stomach. First and foremost, it is so important to keep hydrated, okay? You would not believe the amount of people who don't, for some unknown reason, they just won't drink water, or it can, doesn't taste great or something like that. It is absolutely crucial for your well-being, for losing weight and that you keep yourself hydrated. So the next question most people ask is, well, how much kind of water are you talking about? Anywhere between 3 to 6 litres of water a day is absolutely ideal. Now, sometimes it can be very hard, when you're busy and you're running around the place and you're doing this and you forget about keeping yourself hydrated. But if you keep yourself hydrated, it's so important for your overall well-being, but not over for your overall well-being, but how you go about losing weight and that. Your body absolutely depends on water for its survival. Do you know that up to 70% of your body is actually made up of water? One of the best things that you can do for yourself is replenish, fluids by drinking water and by also drinking water-rich foods. This is crucial. Now, a question I'm often asked is, what about tea, coffee, and drinks and all of those kind of things? Surely there's a bit of water in them. Is that okay as a substitute? The answer is no. I'm afraid no, it is not. Pure, clean water is your ideal scenario. And another thing as well about keeping yourself hydrated is try not to drink water after about 6:30 in the evening or that, because you know why? Because when you go to bed, you're going to be up and down to the bedroom the whole time. So we really don't want that to happen and that. But just remember that, your body uses water for so many different things. It uses your body to go about, help flushing out all of the toxins, which is absolutely paramount for getting a flat stomach. It just removes all of that, gets rid of it the whole time, it flushes it out. Also as well, water helps to keep your body regulated at a particular temperature, so it's crucial to get that as well. I mean, one of the questions you might ask is, well, how do you know if you are actually, if you've become dehydrated? And the real, rule of thumb is that if you become thirsty, believe it or not, you've actually become dehydrated. If you're feeling, sleepy, if you're feeling fatigue, if you're feeling, dizzy, any of those kind of things, it can be a real sign that you have become dehydrated. So as a rule, just remember, to get a flat stomach, what you need to do is start taking in anywhere between 3 to 6 litres of water a day is perfect, and not after 6:30 in the evening. The other thing that you think about is going green. Going green, what you mean by that is you're talking about green vegetables, you're talking about green fruit and that. And as a rule, try to make sure that you incorporate as much green fruits and green vegetables as you possibly can in your eating plan. Greens, what they do is they're a huge antioxidant. And what they do is they actually not only energize you, they make you feel full and that, but what they do is they help you to sustain the kind of energy levels that you really want. So as a rule, go green. But what you can do with it is a very easy way of getting, all of your greens, so to speak, into you is, through smoothies and that, and also first thing in the morning. It's great. If you can have a smoothie with greens in it, you're absolutely going to be flying. The last part of the rule is what's called a 90-10 rule, and I'll tell you exactly where this came from. I mean, you have vices. There's certain things that you love, certain things you don't. If you want to get a flat stomach, it's not done over, a drop of a hat. This is, you should be thinking about kind of a long term, about lifestyle changes, acquiring different kind of lifestyle habits, things which are going to enhance your life. And always remember, everything that we do in this is about enhancing your life. It's not about restricting your life. It's not about going on drastic diets. It's not about saying, oh, I'm such a terrible person or something like that, or trying to beat yourself up. No, it's not. And everybody has vices in that. And one of the rules that I use with people is that, regardless, just think for a moment, whatever your vice is at the moment, right? Everybody has them. So you think of a vice, you think, what if I was training you? Always say this to clients is, training you say you are never, ever, ever to take that again, whatever it is, okay? What's going to happen? So you might start off and you might say, okay, and you're motivated. And, you know, a couple of weeks into the program, you're going to say, oh, you begin to crave more and more about whatever this thing is. And you keep thinking, oh, I can't take it, I can't take it. And the more you take that away from somebody, the more you're going to feel, I want it, I want it, I want it. And it nearly takes on, you know, a life of its own. And you get this inner conflict then going on. So you're being pulled in both ways. You're being pulled in this way, you're being pulled that way, and you're thinking, you know, I'm pushing myself and I can't have this, I can't have that. So what it did was it developed a 90-10 rule. And what that suggests is, for 90% of the time, be really good, okay? For 10% of the time, allow yourself to indulge. So let's just say, for argument's sake, say you love, you know, chocolate or whatever it is. What you do, we say to people is, allow yourself the least amount you'll get away with. So remember, you can have it if you want it, okay? But have the least amount that you can get away with. And by doing that, what it does is, it's actually going back up to the mind, what we were talking about, because you're not punishing yourself. You're not saying, I can't do this. You're saying, I can do this. And you can do it when you want. Now, the last time, on our last video, I asked you to close your eyes and just to think about, you know, an image, something that you really, really want. What do you want, okay? And we're going to go about putting it step by step, just to go about showing you how we're going to do that, okay? So these are just the 3 steps in this video that we're talking about. Keep yourself hydrated, go green, and the 90-10 rule. So you're not depriving yourself, but at the same time, now you're allowing yourself the least amount you get away with. Is that okay? See you in the next video.